Welcome to The Explainer. So, today we're tackling something literally everyone struggles with at some point or another, personal optimization and daily productivity. But we're going to do something a little different. We're going to treat it like a next-generation video game. I mean, imagine if boosting your efficiency wasn't just some tedious, exhausting chore, but an immersive game you could actually play, master, and, beat. We're exploring a seriously fascinating system today that completely redefines how we approach our workflows.
Okay, let's dive into this. The overarching juicedUP philosophy is that we really need to actively leave that old, exhausting grind behind us. We are so conditioned to think that more hours automatically equals more output. But this system, it asks us to flip smarter, not harder. It's all about entirely flipping the script on how you approach your daily tasks, your technology, and honestly, your life goals. It's a complete perspective shift.
So consider this our main menu, or our quest log, if you will, for today. We've got 4 levels to beat. Level 1, flipping the productivity script. Level 2, the elements of hustle. Level 3, powering the juicebot matrix. And finally, Level 4, building your AI architect.
All right, jumping right in. Level 1, flipping the productivity script.
This is where we lay the foundation of our gameplay. The absolutely crucial point here is understanding the core mechanics. Now, we aren't just talking about stubborn willpower. It's about actually infusing what the source material calls a no-quit DNA directly into the very tools and systems you use every single day. This specific mindset is designed to help you navigate the absolute hardest paths you face in your work. Instead of hitting a wall and just pushing with brute, exhausting force, you use this framework to flip the problem on its head. It's about building systems, things like automated reminders, intelligent sorting, or digital fail-safes that just keep working even when you are totally exhausted. You flip smarter, making sure your tools are the ones doing the heavy lifting for you.
And honestly, what is a game without some seriously sweet loot, right? Let's equip some AR-infused Hustle Hack card sets. You can consider these your very first essential inventory items in the juicedUP system. They are highly specialized tools designed to give you targeted boosts and strategies exactly when you need them most in your workflow. A perfect example right from the deck is card number 002. Notice that it focuses specifically on grounding techniques. By applying the techniques on this card, you aren't just, taking a deep breath and calming down. You are actively creating an incredibly stable foundation to maximize your efficiency and velocity. In gamer terms, equipping this item grounds your character, which paradoxically buffs your personal speed and velocity stats to the absolute max. It's a brilliant strategy.
Moving right along, Level 2, the elements of hustle.
So we've got our basic inventory sorted, which means it is time to equip a massive, brand new framework to our mental toolkit. We're stepping into the neon periodic table of hustle. It is visually stunning, right? Lighting up with elements we usually associate with raw, explosive, atomic power, like uranium, plutonium, americium. But don't worry, we aren't splitting actual atoms today. This vibrant table actually teases something incredibly unique for our personal productivity ecosystem.
To put it simply, the periodic table of hustle is a framework for learning the specific mechanics behind personal productivity psychology. We are completely swapping out physical chemistry for mental mechanics. Just like in science, where you combine elements to create powerful new compounds, every single element on that neon board represents a distinct psychological component. You can literally mix and match them to engineer the perfect psychological reaction to optimize your daily hustle. All right, ready for the next stage. Level 3. Powering the juicebot matrix.
We are really picking up the pace now, basically moving at the speed of modern AI. Welcome to the engine room, the juicebot to QBot ecosystem. I know, it sounds like the glowing mainframe of some alien dreadnought, and I have to admit the terminology is just as intense. We've got references to interconnected 6-dimensional digital card Rubik's Cubes, an apex model of a 6-dimensional dice, and apparently we are initiating time/space vector velocities. Just your average Tuesday morning productivity tools.
Let me play translator for a second here and itemize these wild matrix specs so we can actually use them. When the system talks about orchestrating interdimensional mechanics, what we are essentially talking about is a highly complex, interconnected automation ecosystem. All these floating 10 by 10 matrices and 6-dimensional cubes, they are basically visual metaphors representing a massive digital network powered by those hustle hack algorithms we equipped earlier. It's a visualization of how all your productivity tools, your calendar, your to-do lists, your email scripts, perfectly link up to automatically execute tasks at lightning speed. It's the ultimate automated workflow, just visualized as a sci-fi supercomputer.
And that brings us to the final boss stage. Level 4, building your AI architect. So, after looking at that massive, kind of intimidating ecosystem, we really need to ask a vital question. What does ultimate mastery of this entire game actually look like for a single, everyday player? Well, here is our answer. Meet Jesse, the AI architect, represented here as a very cool LEGO-style player card. Jesse represents our max-level avatar in this universe. If you wanted to see the ultimate case study of someone who has perfectly integrated the no-quit DNA, completely mastered the hustle elements, and is successfully running that crazy automation matrix, Jesse is the absolute gold standard.
Let's break down this massive daddy drop into a super easy-to-digest character sheet. Just like in any deep RPG, our player Jesse has distinct stats. For an ultimate skill, Jesse boasts Level 4 Agentic Synthesis. The proficiency score is a massive 90% advanced agent engineering. The tech stack equipped for this specific build is Gemini and Google ADK. And overall, Jesse falls into the highly coveted, legendary tier AI strategist, carrying an impressive 8.5 out of 10 system power rating. Guys, these are literally the stats of a productivity master.
But let's bring this back down to earth for a minute and see exactly how those epic gamer terms translate into real-world, highly valuable application. Look at how the high-level agentic synthesis skill translates directly into practical utility. It means Jesse deploys autonomous multi-agent environments using Google's Agent Development Kit. Simply put, it's about building custom AI that handles all the repetitive tasks for you. And that tech stack, that means Jesse builds systems where an event in one app, like, say, receiving a specific client email, automatically triggers a Python script to do the required data entry in the background. That is exactly how you turn a fun legendary stat into actual real-life productivity power that runs seamlessly all on its own.
Which brings us to the final screen of our game today. What will your player card say? By adopting this juiced-up philosophy, by mastering the psychological elements of your own hustle, and having the courage to build out your own automated ecosystem, you are literally writing your own code. Productivity absolutely doesn't have to be a grind. It can be a legendary campaign. I challenge you to apply these gamified frameworks to your own workflow and start building out your own legendary stats today. So, what does this all mean for you? It means it's time to step up. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. It's been an absolute blast. Now go out there and play to win.